Human-environment interactions, the tropical and the subtropical region. The tropical and subtropical areas extend on both sides of the equator up to 30 degrees north and 30 degrees south latitudes. The Amazon basin clearly lies in the tropical zone, while Ganga-Brahmaputra basin lies in subtropical zone. Study at a glance: Amazon basin, Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. Amazon basin. Amazon basin is located in South American continent. Amazon River is the largest river of the world in terms of volume of water. This river rises in the Andes mountain and flows through Brazil. The total river basin covers nearly half of Brazil and parts of Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia and Venezuela. Climatic conditions of Amazon basin. Amazon basin experiences hot and wet type of climate throughout the year. It rains every day in the afternoon and average annual amount of rainfall is 200 centimeters. The average daily temperature is around 27 degrees Celsius. The hot and humid climate is very important factor for the dense growth of vegetation. Forest in Amazon basin. The Amazon basin has lush green forests which remain luxuriant and evergreen. These rainforests are often known as selvas. Here, the forests are very thick and trees are very tall. The branches of trees intermingle and make a canopy. The forest consists of hardwood species and different species of trees grow in a mixed manner. Nearly 1 lakh species of the world's flora and fauna flourish in the Amazonian rainforests, which extend over 7 million square kilometers. Selva forests include valuable wood trees like rubber, mahogany, cinchona, cocoa, etc. Slash and burn method or shifting agriculture, where farmers clear the land by slashing the trees and bushes and then burning them for growing crops. And after growing crops in these fields for a few years, they shift to another plot of land. This method is causing much harm to these forests. Wildlife in Amazon basin. In the Amazon basin, there is a rich variety of wildlife. A variety of monkeys live on tree tops. Jaguar, a ferocious animal, also lives here. Alligators live on the muddy banks of the river. Other animals include anteaters, sloths, pumas, birds, and reptiles also live in these forests. Elephants, rhinoceros, etc. are also found. Lifestyle of the people in Amazon basin. The primitive tribal live in the heartlands of the forest. They get food by hunting, fishing and forest gathering. They live in small thatched houses made of branches of trees and leaves. They build their house on a raised platform. They practiced shifting agriculture. Manioc is the important food crop and coffee, maize, cocoa, etc. are the cash crops. The more advanced people of tribal origin live in villages and make their houses which are made of wood and mud. The advanced people live in the towns and they work in industry and business. Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. Ganga-Brahmaputra plains stretch in an east-west direction between the Himalayas in the north and Peninsula Plateau in the south. This riverine plain, extending for over 2,500 kilometers, lies in the south of the Himalayas. These plains have been formed by three rivers: the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. The formation of this extensive plain can be attributed to two river systems, the Indus and the Ganga-Brahmaputra. The Gangetic plains include the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. In the lower reaches, these rivers have formed the biggest delta of the world, Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta. Ganga-Brahmaputra basin has a rich layer of alluvial soil, and due to the deposition of alluvial soil, Ganga-Brahmaputra basin has become most fertile. Climatic condition of Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. The climate of this region is a typical monsoon type of climate. Summers are hot and dry. The rainfall is heavy in the Brahmaputra basin and in the eastern Ganga basin. Western Ganga basin receives relatively less rainfall. Winters are cold and dry. Agriculture in Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. The main occupation of the people is agriculture. The farmers practice sedentary peasant agriculture on small land holdings. The small land holdings are due to excessive pressure of population on land. Earlier, most of the work on farms was done by old practices using bullocks and male buffaloes. But nowadays, majority of the farmers use modern technology for irrigation, sowing and harvesting of crops. Cotton, wheat and sugarcane are the main crops on the western side of the Ganga plain, while sugarcane, rice and jute are largely grown in the eastern side of the Ganga plain. Rice and jute are the main crops of Brahmaputra plain. Rabi crops which are grown during winter season, example wheat, barley, gram, mustard, etc., and Kharif crops which are grown during summer season, example rice, sugarcane, cotton, etc., are grown in a year. Development of Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. The entire region is a flat plain with gentle gradient. Hence, a good network of roads and railways has been developed here. The transport system gave much support for setting up of large-scale industries here. Most of the industries are agro-based. Village and cottage industries along with small-scale industries have been developed. Summary. The Amazon River is the largest river in terms of volume of water. The Amazon basin experiences hot and wet type of climate throughout the year. The selvas are the earth's most heterogeneous forest formation. The Ganga-Brahmaputra plains are a depositional surface of great extent formed after the formation of the Himalayas. This great plain, Ganga-Brahmaputra, represents one of the world's largest depositional surface. Summer is hot and dry in the Ganga-Brahmaputra plain with heavy rainfall in monsoon season. A good network of railways and roads has been developed in the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin.